Yo, what's up guys? In this video today, I'm going to talk about the Helldivers 2 situation with Sony and the PSN account linking on Steam for PC. So let's get right into that. So as you can see, this is from the 3rd of May, just a couple of days ago. This is about the Helldivers 2 account linking update. I'll just read a part of it. Due to technical issues at the launch of Helldivers 2, we allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account to be temporarily optional. Account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safety and security provided on PlayStation and PlayStation Studio games, which is complete bullshit. We all know how much Sony gets hacked over the years, and security as one of the reasons why this PSN linking is required is complete BS. As such, as of May 6th, all new Helldivers 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. Current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have a Steam and PlayStation Network account by June 4th. PlayStation Network accounts are free and easy to set up using this link. Okay, well that's not the issue. Yes, it is annoying that Sony corporate is requiring us to have to link the PSN account to Steam, even though we're not playing on PlayStation, but it is, Sony did publish Helldivers along with the developer Arrowhead Game Studios. I am a Sony fanboy, so I've got a PlayStation 5, I love Sony, PlayStation, but not Sony as such. But the thing is, it is annoying to link your PSN account to Steam, but that's not the big issue here. The big issue here is that PSN, PlayStation Network, isn't available in a lot of countries. And so at this end date here, if you're not in one of those countries, then you fucking can't create a PSN account and you can't play Helldivers on Steam. Which is like, who in fucking Sony corporate came up with this? This is so unnecessary, so much BS, and let's get into it a bit more. Let's get into the review section. Why are people mad? Took me 2 minutes to make an account and link it. What's the big deal? The don't you have phones vibe is strong lately. Here's the issue here. Because they sold the game in over 100 countries, they can't make a PSN without violating PlayStation's TOS, Terms of Service, which leaves them liable to be banned at any time. They are also stated during the pre-order phase of their own website. It is optional. I'll get to that in a moment as well. Sony also has a history of intrusive data breaches, and many people do not trust the info with them. Many people also just don't like having to constantly make a second account to play a game. That's why we own Steam, so we don't need to make a constant new account. Recent reviews overwhelmingly negative. I mean, when Helldivers 2 launched, it was fucking incredible. It had mostly positive reviews or overwhelmingly positive reviews, I can't remember, but everybody loved Helldivers 2. It was just so awesome. The game's just so much fun, and man, it's just an incredible launch, and the way it's been continually updated, it made a fan out of me. I am usually not a multiplayer guy. I don't do like live service games, but I freaking enjoyed Helldivers 2. But I saw some pretty funny comments here, so let's go find them. Here we go with the comments. Sony can jump off a cliff. No way in hell will I be getting a PSN. Love that the executives shoot themselves in the foot. Nothing like killing the golden goose. I mean, spot on. I mean, everything was going so well for Helldivers 2, but you could almost feel these corporate greed from these game publishers, studios. You could feel that they were gonna fuck this up. It's like you could smell it. Something was coming. This was going so well. You knew something was coming to fuck this shit up. And in came Sony with their PSN linking BS. Free Helldivers from the Sony overlords. Getting a PSN account for what? I remember seeing a really funny one. Here we go. This is the one I wanted to look at. Yeah, I'm not linking my account to PSN. April 2011, hackers access personal data of 77 million Sony PSN users. May 2011, Personal details of 25 million Sony online entertainment customers stolen. June 2011. Sony Pictures website hacked, exposing 1 million accounts. November 2014. Hackers steal 100 terabytes of data from Sony Pictures, and so on. Into October 2023, Sony notified employees of data breach. So yeah, saying that one of the main reasons is for safety and security at Sony is complete BS, considering how much I get hacked. I'm not making a PSN account. If you Sony, was this helpful? Yes, it was. Actually, let's go for award as well. I'm going to go for wholesome. Give award. This good game, Sony bad. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. For each likes, this gets up for each jar of pickles. Holy shit, almost 8,000 people found this review helpful. All right, yeah. Here's another jar of pickles to you. The Raven, enjoy. Yeah, that's enough comments. You get the gist. I mean, I love the play base. I love the community. They have the same sense of humor as the developers, and the game, like we all love like the Starship Troopers kind of like satire, comedy, war vibes, and like, oh, man, we just love Helldivers 2 so much. And like we like, I think pretty much we're all on the side of the developer, Arrowhead Game Studios. Like, this is not their fault. I've seen stuff where they have like they did notify that PSN linking, but it was always optional. That's a big thing. Now let's dive into that in a bit more details. Okay, so I'm here on the pile. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. But he's the CEO of Arrowhead and Helldivers 2 creative director. Now let's go to one of the tweets here. Ouch, right in the review score. Well, I guess it was warranted. Sorry everyone on how this has transpired. I hope we will make it up and regain the trust by providing a continued great game experience. I just want to make great games. Like Sony corporate, leave Arrowhead the fuck alone. Just let them make Helldivers 2 as awesome as possible. We don't need your corporate PSN linking. I don't know what you're doing that for the numbers, like to make it look better on your bottom line, on your books for your shareholders, or what the hell is going on. But Sony corporate, just back the fuck up. Okay, in this moment to tweet what you guys don't have phones. Not quite sure what that reference is about. On a serious note, we are talking solutions with PlayStation, especially for non-PSN countries. Your voice has been heard, and I'm doing everything I can to speak for the community, but I don't have the final say. Here's some responses. I'm not sure about Warhammer. Here we go. Why are you acting all blameless? Like you should have known for probably years that PSN would be a requirement, and I bet it was your call that it would not be enforced in the beginning to help with server load. And here is his response. I do have a part to play. I am not blameless in all of this. It was my decision to do disabled account leaking at launch so that players could play the game. I did not ensure players were aware of the requirement, and we didn't talk about it enough. We knew about it for 6 months before launch that it would be a mandatory for online PS titles. Wait, if you knew about it for 6 months, then why did you sell it to non-PSN countries? We do not handle selling the game. Man. Here is another tweet from Culture Crave. Helldivers 2 update. Game is now unavailable to purchase on Steam in tons of countries due to PSN login requirement. Steam is approving refund requests for players even if they played over 2 hours. Over 100k negative reviews since change was announced. Community managers are encouraging games to share their thoughts in reviews to pressure Sony. Now, the only way to pressure these suits at corporate effing Sony is to get the refunds. If they can't make any more money from these countries that don't have that can't make a PSN account, that's going to impact the bottom line, and that's going to make these Sony suits cry. I mean, why couldn't they just have left Helldivers 2 alone? I mean, it was just suggested that you could use a PSN to link up your PSN to log in via Steam. But here is something else I found. Okay, so this is what I found on Reddit. Fucking caught Sony changing their own words. Accounts were optional, like in the first picture. Sony comes in and say it's required and changes their wording on PSN PC games. This is from FAQ somewhere on Sony. Do I have to sign into PSN to play a PlayStation game on PC? Signing into PSN is optional when playing a PlayStation game on PC. So that's the first picture. Now the second one, same question again. Do I have to sign in to PSN to play a PlayStation game on PC? Some PlayStation games may require you to sign in and link to an account for PSN. Now, I don't have any way to verify this. It seems like this was changed maybe recently in response to this Helldivers 2 shit show. If this was the case, if they did do this behind the scenes, I fucking hate this kind of shit when corporate does this, changing wordings like this just to try to cover their asses. But this is typical of corporate BS. If this is the case, fucking hate this kind of stuff. Why can't you just leave it as optional? Why is Sony forcing this so hard? Man. But yeah, just going here, like countries where you can create a PSN account. I'm in Vietnam, no fee here, no victory, nothing. I didn't actually realize I was going to be impacted, but it looks like I will be. And if that's the case, I'm going to get a fucking refund from Steam. Like I played well over 2 hours of the game. But yeah, I played 40 hours, not a huge amount. But I love this game, and man, all Sony has to do is back the fuck up. Just leave it as optional. I mean, people complain that it takes 2 minutes to create a PSN account, but that's not the issue here. The issue is corporate making people create an account, where in some countries, it's being delisted from Steam on PC because you cannot create a PSN account. And it's for new people, they can't buy the game on Steam if they can't create a PSN account on these countries. And for existing users like me, who is residing in a country where I can't create a PSN account, it's just gonna fuck us over. But yeah, I was gonna wrap up by saying I honestly believe Sony is gonna back the fuck up because they have to. Like when people start requesting refunds when they can't make more money from countries that don't have a PSN, they can't do it. That's got to hit the fucking bottom line more so than getting the numbers on the PSN accounts to have on the system to to impress the shareholders, investors. I don't know why this is why this is such a shit show. Why they force it to be such a shit show. Just Sony, just make it optional. Leave the community, leave the gamers, leave Arrowhead Game Studios, leave us the fuck alone. Make it optional to link a PSN account. That's it. Just back the fuck up, Sony. Yeah, all right. That's it. I'm going to be making more of these videos and just speaking my mind. I do swear a bit, but that's just my personality. Yeah. I don't know, leave some comments down below. What do you think about the shit show of a situation? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.